Hey guys, it's me, Nintendo Lucas, and we're back with another episode of How to 100% Super Mario Odyssey. This is part 7, and today I'll be showing you how to get every Power Moon in the Lost Kingdom. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below. And remember, subscribing helps the channel grow, and it's also free. And you can change your mind whenever you want to. And so, without further ado, let's get started. To get atop the Propeller pillar, I'm going to be showing you from the start of the Odyssey, just to make it easy. Basically, you're just going to come this way, and then you're going to jump up here. Yeah, you're just going to climb your way up here. You can get that checkpoint, so from now on, so that way you can warp. You should already have it though, because all these Power Moons are assuming you've already beaten the game and collected the Moon Rock. But if you haven't collected the Moon Rock, I'll show you how to do that in a later episode. So once you get that checkpoint, hop over to here, come over here. You can hop over to here, and then that's how you get the Power Moon. In order to get below the cliff's edge, you're going to come back to Swamp Hill, and you're going to go this way. And because if you see down here, you'll see like a little tree with a Power Moon. You can hop down and grab it. In order to get inside the stone cage, you're going to come to the Swamp Hill checkpoint again. But you're going to actually go down here. What you want to do is, so you'll look around. You want to ground pound on this thing. That will unlock this entrance, and inside of this stone cage, there is a Power Moon. In order to get on a tree in the swamp, you're going to come to Swamp Hill, and you're going to capture this Wiggler. What you want to do is you want to take them over here, and you're going to move and hold Y to stretch out. Then you're going to let go of Y when you get over here. Then you're going to come around here. Then you're going to ground pound on this, capture the Wiggler. And then you're going to stretch around to the tree to grab the Power Moon. In order to get over the Fuzzies above the swamp, you're going to come to the Swamp Hill checkpoint yet again. So yeah, just know most of the time you're going to come to the Swamp Hill checkpoint. Then you're going to come over here, and then you're going to hop down here. Then what you can do is you can grab this checkpoint, the mountainside platform, and what you're going to do is you want to, what you really want to do is you want to capture the Wiggler for this. So we're going to stretch across here. Then you're going to stretch across here to get on the platform. Then you're going to stretch here, stretch around, and then stretch on the second platform to grab the Power Moon. You could also, if you want, jump over the Fuzzies, and then when you get back over here, just make a long jump and you can make it. In order to get avoiding Fuzzies inside the wall, you're going to come to the mountainside platform checkpoint, and you are going to go in the 2D pipe. What you want to do is you want to wait for the platform. Then you're going to jump over and get to the second platform and grab the Power Moon. And then once you do that, you can safely make your way back. As you can see, I did not because I tried to make the jump, but oh well. That's how you get the Power Moon. In order to get inside the Rising Stone Pillar, you're going to come back to Swamp Hill, and you're going to turn around. And you will see this like staircase. So this is the Rising Stone Pillar. What you're supposed to do when you first get over here. Yeah, when you first get over here, you're supposed to hit this so you can make a staircase for you to get up. But if you hit it and come behind back here, you'll see a Power Moon. In order to get enjoying the view of Forgotten Isle, you're going to come back to the Swamp Hill, and you're just going to climb the mountain. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Usually you are supposed to use these guys and then crouch. They'll explode the wall for you. And if you crouch, for some reason they go under you. So that's good. Oh, one more. There we go. And then you're supposed to wall jump up here. Hit that. And then quickly wall jump all the way up here. And then you can grab the Rocky Mountain Summit checkpoint. And then we're not quite done. We made it to the mountain. But in order to get the Power Moon, you need to climb this tree. And you'll see a Power Moon on the tree. And that's how you get the Power Moon. In order to get on the mountain road, you're going to come back to the Rocky Mountain Summit. And if you go directly in front of, out of the shop to this corner, you can jump down here into this grass. And you'll see right here, there's a ground pound moon, or a glowing spot. And if you ground pound, you'll be rewarded with a Power Moon. In order to get a Propeller Pillar's secret, you're going to come to Swamp Hill. And you're just going to come this way to this first pillar. You will feel your controller rumble. There should actually be butterflies surrounding this middle spot on the propeller, but if you already got the Power Moon, the butterflies will not appear. But if you ground pound, you will get a Power Moon. In order to get Wrecked Rock Block, you're going to come to Swamp Hill, and you're going to go down here to this little guy right here. What you're going to do is you're going to wait for him to come over, throw Cappy at him, and then have him break this block in the bottom right corner here, because inside is a Power Moon. In order to get a Butterfly's Treasure, you're going to come to the Rocky Mountain Summit checkpoint, and you're going to go down here to this like little button thing. But what you want to do is you want to ground pound and come up here. And if you look, you'll see a butterfly. What you want to do is quietly and carefully walk over to the butterfly. If he flies away, what you're really supposed to do is like get close and then use Cappy. But here's another way for you to do it. If you come to this point where he stands and go into first person mode, for some reason the butterfly will land right on top of you. And so you can get the Power Moon. To go into first person, you just press down on the right joystick. For some reason the butterfly will land right on you, and the Power Moon will appear, allowing you to get the Power Moon. In order to get caught hopping in the jungle, you're going to come back to Swamp Hill, the checkpoint, and you're going to go to this Propeller pillar right here. You'll see a rabbit. Basically, you want to just try and make the rabbit jump in a way to where you can catch him. So like I made him jump to where he, from this one to this one to this one, and I was able to walk up and catch him. It's just kind of weird, but yeah, you just want to make him hop in a way to where you can easily catch him. In order to get cave gardening, you're going to come to the Rocky Mountain Summit, and then you're going to jump down here to this button here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of jump up this wall here, and you're going to go off to the right, and if you look, you'll see this cave here. You want to enter the cave, and you'll see some flower, or like these like leaves, or like petals, I guess. And when you throw Cappy at them, you'll see some flowers bloom. So what you want to do is you want to spin, and then press Y to spin throw. If you don't get all of them with the spin throw, you can just use Cappy. Just press Y to throw Cappy normally to get the rest of them. But you should be able to easily get the Power Moon. In order to get moon shards in the jungle, you're going to come to the mountainside platform, and you're going to go over to here. Basically, you want to capture the Wiggler, and you want to use, you'll see these like logs, and some of them have moon shards on them. So you want to use the Wiggler to get across and capture all the moon shards. So this first log I'm on, there's one right there. Then if we go inside this tree, There's one in there. Oh, we gotta get out now. If there's one right here on the log surrounded by Fuzzies. Now we gotta wait. And then over here, there's one on the log surrounded by a tropical wiggler. Then you have to go over here to the tree and around to get the final power moon. Or, sorry, the final power moon shard. And you're going to just make your way... Oh, you're going to make your way back. Just like this. And you can grab the power moon. In order to get peeking out from under the bridge, you're going to come back to the mountainside platform checkpoint, and you're going to capture this tropical wiggler yet again. What you're going to do is you're going to come this way, and you're going to take this tropical wiggler onto this tree, and then you're going to have him stretch out right here, and then onto this tree. Because if you look under the bridge at the beginning, you'll see the power moon. So you want to go out and grab him just like that. In order to get twist and turn up treasure, you're going to come back to the mountainside platform. You can capture that wiggler, or you can capture this one over here. I forgot this one existed. So you're going to capture this wiggler. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take him all the way back to the Odyssey. That's why that ramp is there, so you can climb up with the wiggler. So you're just gonna make your way back to the Odyssey. Sorry, this is taking a bit longer than I would like. And then if you look down here, so you can see the Odyssey's right here. If you see down here, hold on, let's be careful. You can see a platform down here. So like the Odyssey, you can see the balloon, the Odyssey is up there. You can see this like keyhole. If you look under there, you'll see a key. So what you want to do is use the wiggler to stretch out and grab the key. Oh. Well, I died, because the wiggler was too far out off the ledge. But, once you grab the key, that will unlock this power moon. In order to get Soaring over Forgotten Isle, you're going to come to Rocky Mountain Summit, and you're going to capture Glidon. Now, if you look over there, you can see an island. So you want to use Glidon to, glide all the way to the island. You can also do a trick jump over to the island if you really want it to. But just for simplicity, I'm going to show you the intended method. In order to get the caged gold, you're going to come to Swamp Hill, and you're going to jump over here. And if you look over there, you'll see a cage. Basically, what you want to do is you want to use that Torpedo guy. That's what he's called. He's called a Torpedo. And you want to have him grab Cappy, but you want to make him face the direction of the cage, so that way he'll blow up the cage. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw Cappy at him, and then we're going to crouch so that way he'll go over us and have him hit the cage. Then you can climb back up here, or you can just use the staircase, I guess. Then you're going to jump across here. Oh, then you're going to jump back down onto the tree. In order to get some rest, Captain Toad, you're going to come to the mountainside platform checkpoint, and you're going to capture this tropical wiggler. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go across the tree, the like little tree stumps. Then you're going to go this one surrounded by Fuzzies. Then you're going to go to this one here, behind like this tree. And if you look, you'll see a hole in the mountain, or like in the hill, I guess it's called, because this is Swamp Hill. And if you go, you'll see there's a little cave. And inside the cave is another tropical wiggler, a heart, and Captain Toad. So talk to him, and he'll give you the power moon. In order to get shopping on Forgotten Isle, you're going to come to the Rocky Mountain Summit checkpoint, and you're going to go in the shop. And just like always, if you talk to the Yellow Toad, you'll see that he'll sell a Power Moon for sale. So he's currently selling the Lost Kingdom Power Moon. And all you need to do is get 100 coins, and then you can buy the Power Moon. So the only requirements for this moon is you need 100 coins. Talk to the Yellow Toad, and he will, you can buy it, and you'll get the shopping Power Moon. In order to get Taxi flying through Forgotten Isle, you're actually going to warp to the Odyssey this time. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to turn around, and at the back here you'll find a Koopa, the Koopa, free-running Koopa, and a binoculars capture. So you're going to capture the binoculars. And basically you're going to look around until you see something like a flying object in the sky. So like I looked at the moon and then looked to the right. If you see that white sail, if you see a white sail, like the sail of the Odyssey except white, you'll know that it's the taxi. If you zoom in on it, we can see that it is a taxi. And we'll get this long cutscene of the moon flying down to us. There it is. And so we'll zoom in on the moon. You'll uncapture the binoculars, and then all you gotta do is climb the tree and grab the Power Moon. In order to get I Met a Tropical Wiggler, you're going to come to Swamp Hill and capture the Tropical Wiggler. Then what you're going to do is you're going to stretch out. Oh, wait a minute, that's my fault. So you're actually not going to quite capture him yet. What you're going to do is you're going to come over here and ground pound on the stairs. Then you'll capture him. Then what you're going to do is you're going to stand here. You're going to make the Tropical Wiggler stand here on the lowest step. Then you're going to ground pound the highest one to make the Wiggler stand on the highest one. And then you're going to go over here to this ledge, this little ledge here, and there will be a Bonitor here. Basically, if you haven't already gotten this moon and you talk to him as Mario, he'll say how he wants to meet a Tropical Wiggler. Oh, whoops. So you have to bring. Oh, sorry, I keep accidentally shaking my remote. So you have to, he'll say how he wants to meet a Tropical Wiggler, so you have to bring one of these Wiggler guys over to him, to get the Power Moon. In order to get Lost Kingdom Regular Cup, you're going to come back to the Odyssey, and you're going to, because right here there's this Koopa guy. Excuse me. And so basically, just like almost every kingdom, the Regular Cup, when you play the Regular Cup's actually pretty easy. You'll race against a green, a blue, a red, and a purple Koopa. Then, after you've completed the Regular Cup and activated the Moon Rock, you will unlock the Master Cup, which instead of green, red, blue, and purple, you will race against a green, red, blue, and gold Koopa. So basically, for the Regular Cup, I'll show you the easiest way basically the easiest way to win, and then for the Master Cup, I'll show you a more complex way, that will make it easier, to win against the Gold Koopa. So, you do have to, basically you want to start right away by spinning the left joystick, because right when the timer goes down, Mario will start to spin. Then you're going to jump and ground pound, and you want to roll all the way to the bridge. Then you're going to jump, roll, then you're going to do a triple jump in order to get up here. Then you're going to do another triple jump to get up to this wall. Then you're going to jump across the propeller pillar, Then you're going to do a jump that allows you to skip trying to break the blocks. Then you can do a ground pound jump up there and hit the lever. Then you want to wall jump. And once you wall jump all the way up, you're just going to want to throw Cappy and dive all the way to the end. And that's how you can easily win the regular cup. Now I'll show you to get how to get the final regular moon. So the regular moons are all of the power moons that you can get. Once you've beaten the game, every power moon that you can get without acting the moon rock is what I consider the regular moon. So this is the final one for the final regular moon for Lost Kingdom. And that's Peach in the Lost Kingdom. Real quick, I'm going to tell you how you unlock the Princess Peach moons, because I was confused at first on how to actually get them. So I'll tell you how to get them. So that way it'll be easy. So basically, real quick, this does contain spoilers if you haven't already beaten the game. However, this game is 8 years old already, so I assume you've already have beaten the game. This game is so after you beat the game, you'll end up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Basically, I'm trying to think here. Basically, if you, in the game, there will be beacons in the world. So basically, like, what the beacons do is they'll point to where you need to go next. Well, there will be a beacon pointing at a toad in the Mushroom Kingdom. If you go talk to him, he'll mention how the princess is gone again. Like, she's not there. And so basically, what you need to do is you need to go into every single kingdom, except for Dark Side and Darker Side. This does include Cloud Kingdom and Ruin Kingdom. You need to go into every kingdom except for the last two, Dark and Darker Side, and find Princess Peach. So once you talk to the Toad, then Princess Peach you can find her in almost every kingdom. And if all you have to do to get find Princess Peach in the Lost Kingdom is warp to the Rocky Mountain Summit checkpoint, and look over to here, and she's right here at this corner of the summit. All you gotta do is talk to her, and she'll give you a power moon. In order to get the Shining Fruit, you're going to come back to the Odyssey, and you're going to play the level like normal. However, when you get to this bridge, you want to kind of like look to the right, and you'll see that like under the leaf of this tree, there's like a power moon. So this is supposed to be like a fruit in the tree, or like a banana, I guess you could say. For me, it's grayed out because I already got the power moon. But if you have not gotten this power moon already, it will be like it will almost look like a yellow banana spinning in the tree. So you're gonna grab it, and that's all you have to do. In order to jump down to the top of a tree, you're going to come to the Swamp Hill checkpoint, and you're going to look behind here past this tree, and you're going to long jump across. And if you look down, you'll see a tree with a power moon on it. You're just going to jump down and grab the power moon. In order to line it up, blow it up, you're going to come to the Swamp Hill checkpoint, and this is a bit of a tricky moon. It shouldn't be too complicated. It's just you have to be precise. So you'll see this, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, when we did the moon, when we did the, Shining Fruit power moon, that was the start of the, Moon Rock moon, so this is now the third Moon Rock moon. So once you activate the Moon Rock, which I'll show you how to get in a future video, if you don't know where it is, these, like, breakable rocks will appear. So what you have to do is you have to ground pound on this, so that way, when you come over here to the Propeller pillar, oh, I did not mean to catch him, but that's okay. Basically, what you want to do is you want to use this guy. You're going to throw Cappy at him to where he is going to blow up the rocks. So, basically, we're going to try and line it up. that hit. And so since it hit, we are going, whoops, sure, we can grab that power moon. We're going to climb up here and grab the power moon. In order to get taking notes, stretch, and shrink, you're going to come to Swamp Hill, and you're going to go to this first propeller pillar, jump, and then jump across to the second propeller pillar. You will see some notes. However, this notes moon is intended. It's supposed to be intended to get with the wiggler. So I'll show you how to get that with the tropical wiggler. So we're going to start by looking this way, stretch, and grab the note. You want to stretch and basically go use the propeller pillars to get the power moons. So you're going to curve around in many sorts of ways. So basically you're going to just do what I did pretty much. And then you can grab this power moon. In order to get Lost Kingdom Master Cup, you're going to come back to the Odyssey and talk to the Koopa Troopa. So just like I said earlier, instead of green, red, blue, and purple, you will be racing against green, red, blue, and gold. And just like I said earlier, I will be showing you an advanced trick to easily beat the Golden Koopa Troopa. It's not that hard once you get practice, but I'm going to show it to you first and have you practice it. If you can't pull it off, you should be able to beat the Golden Koopa just like I did earlier, but I want to show you this more of an advanced trick. So this trick jump is called the meme tree. I don't know, I think that's what it's called, I'm not really for sure. I've known it as the meme tree, so that's what we're going to call it as. That's what we're going to call it. So this tree, basically, you're going to go to the Odyssey, and at this corner, you're going to find this green tree next to a red tree. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to do a triple jump, throw Cappy, dive, bounce, throw Cappy, dive, and you'll go to this ledge. Now, I'll show you how you want to do it while racing the Golden Koopas. So yeah, make sure you practice that, and once you're confident you'll get it down, you can jump back down to here and race the Koopas. You're gonna do the Master Cup. Let's try this trick jump out against the Golden Koopa. And the reason why this is good is because it saves a lot of time. So like early when I did the regular cup, my record was 40 seconds. It might be the same, I'm not for sure. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna triple jump. And look at that, we're already in first. So we're gonna long jump. And then we're gonna ground pound on this. Wall jump all the way up. And so earlier, when I did the regular cup, my record was 40 seconds. Now my record is 29.7 seconds. So that's how you get the Master Cup Power Moon. In order to get Lost Kingdom Timer Challenge, yep, there's only one timer challenge for this kingdom. You're going to go to the Rocky Mountain Summit, and at this corner, you're going to jump down. Then you're going to go across here to get to this scarecrow. You're going to throw Cappy at the scarecrow. What you're going to do is you're going to go across the platforms, and you want to make your way to the tree that has the power moon inside. Oh, if I can, you're going to climb the tree, and then you're just going to do the jump off of the tree to grab the power moon. It's that simple. Shouldn't be too difficult, and that's all you have to do. In order to get switch and traverse the jungle, you're going to come back to the Odyssey, and if you go over here and then off to the right, you'll see a moon pipe, a moon rock pipe. There are only 2 sub areas. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to capture the wiggler. Then what you're going to do is basically you're going to step on the P-switch, stretch out to the second one, then stretch out back to the first one if needed, to get on the first stump, and then stretch to the second stump, and then stretch to the end. So I'll show you. Step, stretch, and if you just stand here, they won't rise back up. So we're actually so we're gonna hold on this, then we're gonna stretch all the way to here, stretch to here, stretch to here, and there we go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stretch all the way to here, stretch back to here, stretch back to here. And we're going to hold it in this position until you're ready to go for it. So once you're ready, you're going to let go of Y, stretch, stretch, stretch to break the blocks, and get ready. And I said get ready. And break the blocks to get across. You can avoid the piranha plant if you want. There's no reason to go over to them. Then you're going to stretch around to break those blocks and come over to here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hit this P-switch, stretch to this P-switch, stretch this one. Then you're going, then once you're going to stretch from stump to stump. If you mess up, you can skip a few stumps if you need to, and then right at the end there is a power moon. I hope that wasn't too difficult. In order to get a glow in the jungle, you're going to come back to the same sub area, and you can use the tropical wiggler to get back across. I am not going to, just so I can be quick, but if you need to, you can use the wiggler to get back across. But all we're going to is the only place we're going to is the wiggler, or not the wiggler, the fire piranha plant. There we go. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna break these blocks right here, and then you're gonna have them shoot fire at you, but you're gonna have them shoot at the torch. So you're going to have him shoot at the second torch, and then once he so basically you're going to break blocks so that way you can make a path for him to shoot fire at the torches, and then once he does that, you can grab the power moon. In order to get Chasing Klepto, you're going to come to the Rocky Mountain Summit, and you're just going to jump down here past the switch, and if you go here by the cave, you'll see a moon rock pipe surrounded by butterflies. You want to go in, and when you go in, you want to be careful, because right when we go across, Klepto steals Cappy from us. Oh ho ho! So what we're gonna do is we're basically just chasing Klepto around until we're able to get him in a spot where we can attack. So as you can see, he's not currently in a spot we can attack. Basically, if he were to go down to this one, if he was to go down to like this part of the pillars, I could climb up here, ground pound, and that would kill him. However, that really doesn't work. So what we're going to do is basically I ground pound on the one side to where it switches places. To where now, instead of the right side being higher than the left is higher than the right. We're also gonna do that. I think that's what we'll do. I almost just died, but that's okay. And also, you gotta be careful with the... Oh, that's not right. You gotta be careful with the lava bubbles around. But as you can see, he flies away again. So, that's not cool. And if you look... Oh, we got Klepto to do what we wanted. So, instead of him being on the higher up side to where we couldn't attack, he's on the lower side to where we can attack. So we're going to climb up to this one, and go to this one, and when we ground pound, Klepto is dead. He dies. Which is good for us. Which means if we go over to Cappy, he'll, talk. He'll say some things, and then we get him back. Then, so you can pull that lever and grab the Power Moon. In order to get extremely hot bath, yes, I have not moved from the last spot, because it'll be easier to show you. So you want to stay in the same sub-area. You do not want to leave, or you'll have to, if you leave, you have to fight Klepto again. You're basically, if this lava bubble that like jumps up and down here, you want to capture him. And then you see that tall pillar, you're going to go behind it, and then jump, because you'll see a Power Moon. And that's going to be all for today, guys. If you watched, if you were able to follow along and get every Power Moon, you just got all 35 Power Moons in the Lost Kingdom. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below, because it helps my channel grow. Also, subscribing is totally free, and you can always change your mind whenever. I'm also trying to get to a new sub goal of 200 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll do something, I'll start doing something new for when we get to 200. I'll do like a new thing so basically for reaching 200 subscribers, I will do something new. And if you have something in the comments that you think I should do for reaching 200 subscribers, let me know. And so so that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video where I show you how to get all the Power Moons in the Metro Kingdom. Goodbye.